is here. The champ is here.
Yeah. It's a good look on me or what, man? You know it. How these shades looking?
The champ is here.
Hold on.
The champ is here.
Yeah. Motherfucking champ.
The champ is here. The champ
Hold on.
is here.
What's up, guys? Leprechaun79 here, and I told you that I would have a special announcement in my last video about me and definitely now soon to be Mrs. Leprechaun79.
Yeah, for all you thought I was pregnant, definitely
Yeah,
not.
she's not pregnant or nothing
Not
like
pregnant.
that or anything. So it's good news, and I will let you tell them, man.
Oh, okay. Well, so when we first had me start on here, what do we say, like, soon to be Miss Leprechaun79?
So we knew we were gonna get married someday.
Okay, well, we knew we were going to get married someday, so I don't know if maybe some of you thought that we were already engaged or what, but we were not engaged, but now we are engaged.
We are. I proposed. Yeah. You tell him how I proposed.
Oh gosh. Okay, we live in Spokane, Washington, and we have an arena football team here called the Spokane Shock, and Spokane Shock game is actually where we met. We showed up, and he was 3 rows ahead of me, and I saw the back. I kid you not a made-up story. I saw the back of his head, and I was just drawn to him. I mean, I wish I could show you the back of his head. I mean, the girls out there, you would understand what I'm saying, but just something about him, and I didn't know him, and turns out he had already seen me, but he didn't have the same kind of like, oh, it's magical. He was just like, oh, she's hot. That's exactly what it was. Oh, she's hot. He saw my legs or something like that, and
Yeah.
so he gave me his number, and I've never called guys back that give me their number. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. So
Just tell him how I proposed.
so I did. Oh yeah. Dang. I'm sorry. This is a long, drawn-out story.
They don't need to
This
hear the long
story's
drawn story.
cool.
They just want to know about the
Okay,
important parts.
so we met at a Shocks game, and so he decided it would be good to propose at a Shocks game,
And I did.
and he did.
And that's the end of the story.
No.
No, it took a lot of doing. I had to call the Spokane Shock box office, and they never let anybody down. There's been like 15 to 20 requests a year for proposals, but since we met at the Shock game, they were pretty much like, okay, we'll do it for you. And but I was emailing one of the Shock guys back and forth for like 2.5 weeks, so I was having to hide my email from her, having to hide my phone from her. I was hoping she's like, you know, because
I don't like go through his phone or anything.
no, but
we
I was
just-
hoping because I'd
we
have
just
to
leave our
text and I'd have to be
phones.
like this over here or something like that. So I was hoping she wasn't thinking I was cheating on her or something like that.
Yeah, we were.
And then I was texting her friend that's a girl because she knew about it too, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, he felt weird texting.
Yeah,
my
it
friend.
felt weird, but anyway, yeah. So it took a lot of doing, and yeah, I don't know. I was nervous as hell at the game. They announced it at the 5-minute mark of the first quarter, and my heart was just thumping like crazy. But they said that. Well, I'll show you guys. How, well, no, they didn't go over the whole thing. We don't have the whole thing on video. I'm going to show you the guys' proposal part of it, but the whole thing wasn't recorded. But it was on TV, it was on the radio, and of course we were on the big screen at the Spokane Shock game. They said Jeremy has my name, Jeremy. Her name's Jamara.
No, they said Jamara, which.
Well, I said
that's
Jamara,
a
but they
Habsburg
messed her name up. But they said Jeremy has something he wants to ask his girlfriend, Jamara. They said Jamara, but her name's Jamara.
Just like the RC car, we found out.
Yeah, we'll not go into that because it's not actually Jamara. But anyway.
It's cool that it's the same thing.
Anyway, so yeah. So I proposed. It was on the big screen and everything, and everybody around us was screaming, so she didn't hear a word I said when I was proposing.
I
at
saw
all.
his lips moving, and I was just like shaking, and see his lips moving, and everybody was just screaming so loud, but it was cool.
But anyway, guys, that's the announcement. We're now engaged.
Yay!
I bought her a ring that now put me in quite a bit of debt. So, but so you guys will see the video. It's part of the proposal. They didn't get the whole thing on camera, but this is what they got. So here you go.
You see a little bit of everything, you know, on opening nights. It's a Monday night, a little special feel in the air. Well, how about this? A proposal during the last intermission as Jeremy proposes to Jamara there, and luckily for him, she said yes.
And yes, exactly. In front of a 9,000 plus crowd. And apparently they met a year ago at a Shock game. They're both Shock fans, so how appropriate that he proposes at the first Shock game, first Monday night game in Shock's history. A lot of history being made.
Well, there's the happy couple right there enjoying the game here. They'll enjoy it a lot more if Spokane can come up with a fourth down stop here with